Hi, my name is Lisa Pokaluk, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my fitness journey. Um, when I was in my 20s, I liked to go to the gym. I liked to work out. I had time to do those things, and I really felt good. And I have, ate generally healthy. I've been a vegetarian for a long time. And then what happened, kids? And you have the best intentions, and you're going to keep the weight off, and you're not going to gain too much in pregnancy, and things just get away from you. And in my particular situation, my first daughter, when I had my first daughter, she had a brain injury during delivery. And so here I was, a first-time mom, and I had this baby having seizures and didn't know what her future was going to look like. And it was scary, and I really had to focus so much on keeping everything together. I had planned to go back to work after I had children, had a job I loved. And I didn't because my baby was so sick. So you can imagine in a situation like that, a lot of what you need kind of takes a back seat to what's going on with your baby. Learning to be a first-time mom and dealing with the brain injury at the same time and developmentally what that might mean for her was a really tough time. And it was a very stressful time. It was a big change in my family because we had planned on being a two-income family. And so everything kind of went on a tailspin, and I felt like I really hadn't gotten myself back. Time went on, and my sweet Ella got older, and I even had a second child, Lily, and she started to get older, and what I found is that there were so many tasks every single day that needed to be done that I just didn't take time for myself. I still kind of tried to eat healthy, was still a vegetarian, but I really didn't take the time to exercise. I just didn't feel like I had the time, even though I knew it was important. I gained 45 pounds with Ella and 50 pounds with Lily. And after the first baby, after Ella, I found that the weight came off pretty easily. That was not the case after the second baby. So here I was, stressed out. I actually have two children now with special needs. My younger daughter has some things going on as well. Therapy appointments, running around, all these things that I had to do, and I felt like I didn't have time to do anything for me. I joked actually when I went to the doctor and got my labs done that I couldn't believe that I didn't have high blood pressure or high cholesterol or something. It just felt like I was so unhealthy. I didn't sleep well, I didn't exercise, and I just didn't feel like I had time. So the children are getting older. My oldest is 5 and my youngest now is 2. And so things are getting a little bit easier, and I'm starting to find myself again, and the most amazing thing happened. I figured out a way to get exercise back into my life, and it has changed my life 100%. So what happened is, the way it started for me was just in this past July of 2013, I started to walk, and I started to take my daughters with me. I would take turns pulling them in the wagon, so I'd have a bunch of weight in the wagon with me, and I started to get outside, and I started to walk a little bit more and a little bit more, and pretty soon I was walking 30 to 40 miles a week and feeling really good. And I actually lost a few pounds doing that, but it took a couple months to even lose a couple pounds, but I was started on the right track. And what happened next? Well, two things happened next that were both pretty simultaneous and pretty helpful for me. One was that I saw the infomercial for Focus T25. And the other thing was that I reconnected with an old schoolmate on Facebook who had just recently posted before and after pictures of his amazing transformation with P90X. So these two things coming together, one is to see a real person that I knew get real results at home was amazing. And then to see a program that I really thought that I would like in 25 minutes that I thought I could fit into my day was pretty amazing. So my coach Eric would tell you that to begin with I was a hard sell. I kind of went to him and said, okay, I'm not quite ready yet. I was so afraid to start something that I wouldn't be able to finish, and I just could not figure out how in the world I was going to have time for myself, even 25 minutes a day to take from these kids who needed so much. Eventually I woke up one morning and said, it's the day, I'm going to do this, it's time. And so I got in touch with Eric and I said, I'm ready to start Focus T25, and the journey kind of started for me there. I started in a challenge group last October of 2013, and the results were amazing and immediate. So I think in the first 2 weeks, I lost 4 inches off my waist. And I was addicted. I'll tell you, the easiest way to get motivated is to get those results so fast, and I got such amazing results so quickly. So I started doing Focus T25 every day and really got involved in the program and in my challenge group, and I lost 15 pounds and 13 inches in the 10 weeks of alpha and beta. I have never felt better in my life, and it's not just from the results. I tell people all the time, if I got no results and I just woke up every day and did this workout, I would feel amazing. And what I found is that I got more patient with my children. I was less stressed. I had even more of a positive outlook. So in taking those 25 minutes for myself every day, I was really able to give them so much more afterwards. So I moved on from Focus T25. I am now in my second week of P90X3, and it's a totally different animal, but I love it just as much. I have started coaching myself, and that has probably been the most amazing part of this whole journey, is to give back and to really feel like I can encourage other people. This has changed my life so dramatically, and I know I sound like an infomercial, but it really has. I'm really at a totally different person. My approach to life is totally different based on the exercising that I'm doing and eating clean. And to be able to give that gift to somebody else is pretty amazing. And in fact, just today, one of my hardest working challengers, it's her birthday, and today is Saturday, so we are taking stats. And we're on week 2, and she has lost 2 inches, and she is just ecstatic. And I remember what that felt like for me, and I just can't wait to share that journey with everybody else. I have an amazing team of people that I work with, and we have the most amazing support group. And what really has been phenomenal for me in this journey is that, we have figured out a way to keep people really active in our challenge group rather. So there's so much support and so much positivity, and it feels so much like a family that, at first I feel like I got the gift of health and exercise, and then I got the gift of being able to give some of that back in coaching. And now I really feel like the final piece for me is seeing the people that are challengers for me really embrace the same thing that I have. I'm so excited about this journey, and I can't wait to see where it takes me next. Thank you so much.